Hello, hello, hello. I hope I find everyone very, very well this month, per usual. I would like to first give a big, huge shout out to all of these Sagittarians and Capricornians out there during this time for you guys' birthdays. Happy, happy birthday. I would like to also thank the individual who donated through the Amazon wishlist link located in the description box. The Sacred Earth's Oracle that we're using this month, they asked to keep their identity private. Thank you to you know who you are. So this month, guys, we're using the Sacred Earth Oracle here by Toni Carmichael and Leela Williams. And we are also using the Linestrider Tarot here. And this is by Siolo, Thompson. Okay, let's go ahead and say a prayer for the decks and we'll get started here. Father God, I open all channels of light, Lord. North, south, east, and west. Guardian angels of the four directions, high councils, who serve the law of one. Holy pure ones, please anchor this space now in your divine consecration to provide every single zodiac sign with the clarity and direction as to which he or she seeks, Father. And please grant me, the reader, the objectivity to read the cards and relay every single message as they're meant and or intended to be this month. Capricorn, 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 my sea goat. Here's your reading for December 2018. Let's go and hop right into it, Capricorn, okay? So, in terms of traditional tarot here, we have the Moon card, the High Priestess, the Three of Swords reversed, the Knight of Wands reversed, the Five of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. I haven't seen the Oracle card here. It popped out face down. We'll go ahead and flip it over at the end and see what else it adds to your reading for this month. Capricorn, you maybe could possibly be dealing with a Pisces or maybe a Cancer, maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius individual, or maybe possibly a Taurus. Capricorn, there's some information, I feel, Capricorn, that you have come to terms with this month. But you're very unsure about how to like transmute the energy. I can see that you are transmuting it up to a certain point, but I'm feeling like there's this you feel stuck, or you feel like you've hit a brick wall. Now, a lot has come to the surface for you, Capricorn, regarding kind of like self-review and seeing certain aspects of yourself that were maybe possibly hidden from you. Now, when I say hidden from you, it's more of like maybe that certain aspects of yourself that you did not want to look at for a while. And I feel like you did, for a while, fend them off or stave them off and kind of ignored them. But I'm feeling here, Cap, that you started to see, and it's almost like I feel like you were spirit led, divinely guided to look at what resides in like the recesses of your mind. What's really in your subconscious? Because I'm feeling, Cap, that you've come to realize that a lot of your actions, or some of your actions, just depends, have really played a pivotal role within your life regarding maybe certain relationship situations and experiences and circumstances that have like left you feeling sort of like disappointed and left out. I'm glad to see this, Capricorn, because what I can see here, it's you're putting the work in now. But I'm feeling like maybe what catapulted it, or what was a catalyst for you really visiting your subconscious, had to do with like a little bit of like, I don't want to necessarily call it a secret, but it was kind of like you may have overheard something. Excuse me. You may have overheard something, Capricorn, like maybe people or individuals or circumstances were speaking of you, or that you were involved in or with, that really played that really shined like a light upon the content of your character, I'm feeling here. And through this experience, you are now really, I'm going to say taking it to heart, but it's more of like you now can see, and it's undeniable regarding why you must do this inner work here. I'm also feeling here with the moon and the high priestess here that I'm feeling like a lot of this purging, a lot of this clearing that you're going through also has a little bit to do with like someone or something else. Now, what I'm kind of picking up here regarding this other person, place, or thing, it's almost like you may not be very comfortable with, okay, scratch that. Let's say, okay, this is what it is, Cap. This is what's coming through. You may be around certain people, places, or things that place like an expectation on you to act or be a certain way, or to portray yourself within a certain manner. It's like your social circles, your relationships have a lot to do with like they view you, or you are being seen within a certain light or within a certain manner. And I'm feeling like you may have like made your mark or made an impression upon this person, place, or thing regarding what it is that it or they hold you to. But it's shifting now for you, Cap. Whatever that may be, that aspect is, it's shifting for you now. And I think you now no longer, you now see that it no longer serves you. But there's something here that has to do with like you not wanting to go back on your word regarding changing it or purging it out. And this person, place, or thing that's involved, you may not want to tell them that you're going through this purging or through this release of karma, or this release of paradigms, old paradigms that no longer serve you. And it's almost, I'm getting here like you don't want to break anyone's heart. You don't want to you don't want this person, place, or thing to think any, or to think less of you. There's something here that, Cap, that has a little bit to do with how they view you, and whatever that aspect is. It's like a big part of who they or it believes that they are, or it is. It's like a soul tie or something to that effect. It's like maybe you met someone, or you fell into an opportunity that's great for you, that was built upon this aspect of like commonality. Something I'm picking up here like that. And through this purging, Capricorn, kind of back to you regarding your own inner light or inner awareness, you know, through this purging and releasing of this aspect, karma, energy, whatever it is that you are releasing or trying to transmute here, you're being reminded, I feel, of like being left out. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm feeling, Cap, that maybe this purging is bringing you back to like childhood, or maybe grade school, or something to that effect, where it was like you may have been a certain way, you may have embraced your unique qualities in the past, and I'm feeling like maybe you realized that it maybe didn't serve you, and when you were given the opportunity to maybe change that aspect of the past when you were younger about yourself, and when you did change it, and maybe you took on the ideals of another person, place, or thing, that's when you like fit in. I hope I'm making sense. And so in saying all that, I feel like this purging here of whatever it is, Cap, that you're releasing now currently, it's bringing you back to that time period of when you were younger, where it was like, where you viewed, or maybe the perspective at that point in time was that common interests and commonalities with certain people, places, or things put you in certain positions that you felt good about. but I'm feeling, Cap, that this is like I have a feeling it has to do with something like with Saturn in your chart or something that effect where you are now given the opportunity to review this, and it was like when you compromised, let's say, yourself when you were younger for the interest of others, or so others are interested in you, right? Whatever that was that you changed or compromised yourself with regarding when you were younger, it's like now that things have come full circle, maybe those people, places, or things that you did change about yourself when you were younger are no longer there. And there's no reason to now keep up that facade or something to that effect here. And then I'm feeling like this new situation that you're currently going through, that you don't want to hurt their feelings or change their opinion that they have or it has of you currently. It's like it's bringing you back to when you were younger. And I'm feeling like you're in a state of confusion a little bit. It's almost like disappointment, where it's like a lot of pain is coming up and you may not understand a lot of where it's coming from. Or I'm feeling like this childhood aspect that we just spoke, that we just discussed, is very subconscious, and it may not even be in your viewpoint as of now. Something that's kind of, like I said, hidden from you. And it has something to do here too with like lack of commitment, but lack of commitment to yourself and of your own ideals regarding standing alone with integrity, or compromising yourself to gain the respect and the inorganic integrity of the second party, person, place, or thing. And it's like going back and forth between everything we just discussed, and it's driving you crazy. Like, I'm feeling, Cap, that this month you're being asked to really stand in your truth and to be that person that you knew you always were, but that you felt wasn't good enough, or you felt that needed to be diminished or changed or suppressed for external validation and for external acceptance of who you feel like you want it to be. I hope I'm making sense here. But these triggers that are coming up for you during this time currently. Okay. These triggers that are coming up for you currently right now are, like I said, bringing up these pains and these old situations that made you feel disappointed. And now you feel a little bit disappointed in yourself because you don't know what's going on or how to approach this. So it's bringing you back to that type of vibration. Also, there's another little aspect here that has to do with regarding the person, place, or thing currently that you don't want to change the perspective that it or they have of you currently. You don't want to impose that or place that upon them or it, because they or it may feel left out, which then brings you back to that childhood experience. Very interesting. It's like ping-ponging energy I'm feeling kind of here. Just, Cap, I would say, like, the advice would be maybe not speak to a lot of individuals during this time regarding like getting their opinion of things. Sometimes no opinion, or sometimes no advice is best advice. You don't want anything to cloud your judgment any further, I'm feeling here. And then it allows you to figure things out yourself and to trust your intuition and to trust the process of differentiating and deciphering between what's like reality and what's fantasy. And how energy is easily transmuted, or energy is easily adopted and can be debilitating when we want our morals and ethics and who we truly are to be a mirroring effect or to be a mirroring emblematic type of vibe to our external sources and our external social circles to gain acceptance or recognition, something to that effect, Cap. But it's time to commit. Interesting. It's time to commit to the disappointment. Now, when I say that, it's more of like time to commit and stand up for who you originally and truly are. But through that process, disappointment is going to come about. But it's all about how you perceive the disappointment and what you do regarding transmuting that energy. Let's see what the oracle card is here. Oh, interesting. Balance. Nice. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and read from the book here and see what balance says and what comes through. So Capricorn, balance. The tedium or drudgery of a safe but unstimulating environment. Denying a problem worsens an outcome. Avoidance of the tough stuff causes dependence, stagnation, or loss of self. Make mistakes with the purpose of learning from them. Aim to manage stress rather than eliminating it. Minimize damage by turning a difficulty to your advantage. A challenge brings needed incentive. Challenge helps you face and overcome fear. This challenge is a blessing that will in some way make you stronger and more resilient. Open yourself to the light of the world. Draw it into you. Be empowered by it and channel it into your environment for all to benefit from. Face all that comes your way and trust your ability to make change for the greater good. I think it's very interesting, Cap, when aim to manage stress rather than eliminating it and make mistakes with the purpose of learning from them came up here for you regarding the oracle card. So that's what I was kind of getting, and I feel like that's what I was kind of getting regarding the committing to your disappointment that we spoke of earlier. And I feel like that's the ping-ponging energy, where it's like when we don't assess certain issues or situations or triggers that come up for us or experiences that are unfavorable for us, when we don't assess them upon, I just picked up upon and with a time constraint, but when we don't assess them at all, that energy is going to come back again. Just because we didn't maybe possibly view it or deal with it, or we maybe got away with looking at it or dealing with it initially, doesn't mean that it's not going to come back again, because if and when that energy comes back again in a different context, in a different way, but the same theme, when it comes back again, Cap, you're not going to recognize it because it's still foreign to you, given that you didn't initially assess it and take care of it, you know? A lot of balance this month, Capricorn, regarding what you view and what you understand as commitment is, and also what happiness truly is, Capricorn. Because commitment and happiness, they do kind of, they play off of each other. They're, what's what I'm looking for? They're like prerequisites of each other. There's a contingency, I feel, between commitment and happiness. But happiness is an inside job, not an outside factor or job that we look for externally. You're really digging deep this month, Capricorn, and a lot is coming up for you. There's something here too, Cap, with balance here that I'm seeing where it has to do with like duality in terms of like separation having trouble finding unity consciousness or understanding unity consciousness regarding that in a spiritual manner or a spiritual way, or with a spiritual understanding of unity consciousness. And whenever I'm just going to throw this out there too, because I feel like I should say it, whenever we judge other individuals, or we suppress them, or we say that we have, or whatever it is that we're discussing, that we are better than them, or we incline that's also separation, which leads to an impure, wow, I can't even speak, Capricorn, which leads to a superior and inferiority type of complex, which is still duality and not unity consciousness. Interesting that they're both holding this ball here, where I feel like there's something that has to do with like as above, so below, Capricorn. Also here. Yeah, even right here. And just know, Capricorn, that separation should only be utilized merely for observation. And that's it. All right, Capricorn, that's what I'm picking up for you, and that's what I'm getting here for you for your reading for December 2018. If this reading resonates with you, Capricorn, go ahead and tap the like or thumbs up button. Let me know, okay? Feel free to comment, share, and to subscribe to the channel. And also, don't forget to check out the description box where there's multiple links there. And also, if you're interested in booking yourself a personal reading, information is in the description box as well, links and of the sort. And also, don't forget to check out specifically the description box below for the Amazon wishlist link that I put together for you guys, where you can obtain a really great reading, Cap, for a really, really great price that works within your budget. All right, Capricorn, stay grounded and be careful with the duality and the separation of things. Interesting. All right, Capricorn, we'll see you.